What are Israel's options? Palestinians flee their homes amid Israeli strikes in Khan Yunis, southern Gaza Strip yesterday. The United Nations said more than 180,000 Gazans had been made homeless, many huddling on streets or in schools. Photo, Reuters. Hamas has threatened to execute one hostage every time Israel drops a bomb, without warning, on a Palestinian home in the Gaza Strip, Reuters said yesterday, as the increasingly bloody war between the two sides rolls into a fourth day with no end in sight. The group has 150 hostages including children and a Holocaust survivor grabbed from border towns and kibbutzim in attacks that began early Saturday. Hamas spokesperson Abu Ubaidah said, "Every targeting of our people without warning will be met with the execution of one civilian hostage." AFP reported that 4 hostages have already died. It is unclear if they were Israelis or other nationals, but also that they were killed during Israeli airstrikes. Google News link for all latest news. Follow the Daily Star's Google News channel. The hostages present a significant problem for an Israeli government that has vowed to respond to Hamas attacks with a massive assault and unprecedented force. Palestinians are bracing for a vicious response after Tel Aviv called up over 3 lakh soldiers, including reservists, ahead of a ground assault. Public opinion has, so far, been firmly with Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. He has the full support of the opposition too. Ex-PM and current leader of the opposition, Yair Lapid, told NDTV Monday, "Nobody cares about politics right now. It doesn't matter." However, some experts feel Israelis will not forgive their leader if ensuring hostages' safety and rescuing them is not a priority. The citizens' attitude would be, "You have failed to ensure our security. Bring us the hostages back." Sylvain Bull, a French sociologist studying Israel, told AFP. Bull also predicted tension between politicians and the military if hostages were killed. According to Kobe Michael, a researcher from the Tel Aviv-based Institute for National Security Studies, hostages cannot be first priority. With all the sorrow, Israel will address the hostage issue only when it has the upper hand and when Hamas is defeated, not a second before. Reuters has also said Qatari mediators are negotiating the hostages' release in exchange for 36 Palestinian women and children being held in Israeli prisons. Qatar's foreign ministry confirmed to Reuters it is involved and sources told the news agency talks are moving positively. Saudi stands by Palestinians, says Crown Prince Salman. Saudi Arabia's de facto ruler told Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas he was working to prevent an expansion of conflict after the surprise Hamas attack on Israel, Saudi state media said early yesterday. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman also told Abbas the Gulf Kingdom continued to stand by the Palestinian people to achieve their legitimate rights to a decent life, achieve their hopes and aspirations, and achieve just and lasting peace, the official Saudi press agency reported. The spiraling violence kicked off amid speculation that Saudi Arabia, which has never recognized Israel, would agree to normalize ties as part of a deal in which it would obtain security guarantees from the United States as well as assistance developing a civilian nuclear program. Total siege of Gaza prohibited under INTL law, UN. Volker Turk. AFP file photo. Israel's total siege of the Gaza Strip, depriving civilians of goods essential for survival, is banned under international law, the United Nations Human Rights Chief said yesterday. Volker Turk, the UN High Commissioner for Human Rights, said people's dignity and lives had to be respected as he called for all sides to defuse the explosive powder keg situation. Palestinian group Hamas, which abducted about 150 people in its surprise weekend assault on Israel, threatened to execute the hostages if Israeli airstrikes continue targeting Gaza residents without warning. The threat came after Israel on Monday imposed a total siege on the Gaza Strip, cutting off food, water and electricity supplies, and sparking fears of an increasingly desperate humanitarian situation. International humanitarian law is clear: the obligation to take constant care to spare the civilian population and civilian objects remains applicable throughout the attacks, Turk said in a statement. The siege risks seriously compounding the already dire human rights and humanitarian situation in Gaza.